Right now. Right now. Right now.
You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. Yeah, beam dango, been the spark since day one. 5 years deep, still blazes, still fun. Let's crack a jokes that'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where your weirdest finally feels at home. Smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Game night giveaways, burn it slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
Hey,
What's up?
we good? I had something I wanted to say when I first came on here, but I don't remember at all what it was. What up, Gabe?
So, I thought this morning that Artemis might be coming back for a landing. Apparently, they had a toilet problem. I thought shit had hit the fan, but apparently it was the piss that had hit the fan. It was the urine. But they had to switch to actual bags. They couldn't use the bathroom to urinate because the fan that I guess sucks it out. I guess you kind of get a blowjob at the same time as you're pissing up in space because it's like it's got to suck because otherwise it floats right back into you. You know what I'm saying?
Worse than pissing into the wind.
Apparently, yeah. But no, they fixed it. They did. They called Mission Control and had a reboot, and they fixed their toilets. And then another problem they had, they were in They were like, I think it said they were in like a 4-hour nap period, and they woke up because the whole crew got woken up because it got drastically cold. And again, they called Mission Control, and asked if they could adjust the temperatures. They said just use your shell heaters and turn them on. Them, I was like, dude, why do you gotta ask permission? You know what I mean? Like it was worse. They were asking, like they had to have them control the heat, and then they're like, just turn on your fucking heaters, dumbass.
Like, we don't know where anything is. What up, Kyle? What up, Malvin? Who else was that? What's up, Jenna? You guys ever think of tongue kissing each other? No, we're not the Island Boys.
So I guess apparently tomorrow they're supposed to take off towards the moon.
Yeah, is it like 48 hours in Earth orbit or something like that?
Yeah, I think. I don't know exactly. I just yeah, Wednesday to Friday, and then I know Friday is when it apparently shoots off towards the moon, and that's when they'll have the like they'll have to like kind of launch again, like from orbit. They'll have to put on their thrusters to get further out into space and go in that change their trajectory, I guess so you would say, really. And then it's supposed to loop around the moon like this or like this and then come back or something. Sure, no, it was like this and then come back and shit.
So somebody posted earlier the picture that it took of the Earth, and they're like, I really want to know how this picture was taken and why they couldn't get any footage while it was launching. I'm like, well, I would imagine this picture was taken with a camera, but that seems too easy. And
Well, no. Well, go ahead.
the reason they couldn't get pictures or images while they were taking off is because the heat that's generated from the launch is too much for a video camera or a camera lens. They're probably somewhere inside the outer shell, and then once they get to a safe temperature, an arm extends out with a camera on it. And
Well,
I was like, in order to, but in order to believe any of that, you got to believe they're going to space.
yeah. I mean, theoretically, they could have something looking out one of the windows as it launched. Well, no, because they're all closed up too when they launch, right?
And the camera is from like an outside perspective looking at the ship. So it would have to be like a selfie stick off the side. But even like I said, like it's probably inside of a compartment on the side. That's why it can't get videos of the launch.
And they've talked to the astronauts because you know how they were allowed to bring their iPhones and shit this time to take pictures and video. They're saying that they're having a hard time taking pictures of Earth because it kind of looks like from where they're at, it looks like the moon, you know, like trying to take a picture of the moon. How it's just a big blurry fuzzy dot, you know what I mean? Like you can't really get light, you know, and that's what they get when they look at Earth with their iPhone is the same picture.
What time is it? It's 6:00. What up, Lone Star? H2R, what's going on? Moving way too fast and sound does crazy things to cameras. Yeah. Makes the camera shake and glitch. Well, I would imagine that's from the extreme vibration that's coming from the car. Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, in order to believe any of these theories that we're putting forth, you got to believe that we're actually sending people up to the moon.
Yeah. I don't see the purpose. I don't see the purpose of faking it really.
Distractions. It's an easy out of anything that they want to distract you from.
But does it distract that much, really? Like how like, are we all really invested in what's going on now? No, we know it's up in the air. That's cool. We're done.
No, it wasn't everybody's attention on the rocket launch yesterday.
It wasn't not that big of a deal now. Not like it used to be back in the 60s.
Yeah. What's up, Muhammad? What's up, Roscoe? Like your logo mess.
Hmm.
They said they like your logo.
Who said that?
Roscoe.
My
How many bottles are there?
talking about my profile page or my profile? I don't know what he's talking about.
Like 16. But
What
you guys
logo?
earn money while lying down. I mean, are you asking a sexual question there, sir, or are you just? I don't. A lot of people don't believe the bullshit no more, and then you got the believers that are really into it. What's up, Denise? I know it. Bring in the clients.
I mean, to me, it really does. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'd like to believe that we're going to the moon, and maybe we could go further. Um, but it in all reality, it means absolutely nothing to me because I'm never going there. You know what I mean? Like realistically, what's it matter to me?
Yeah. Unless they bring back some like hot space aliens. I don't care.
But they can bring the hot space aliens here, and I don't need to go to the moon.
Yeah, but then I care if they're going or not, and how much like passenger space they have. Like,
How much is a mail order alien?
what's the exchange rate
Right.
on the human I have? Gonna let us go in the planet. Yeah, they will. They've been out there doing it for millennia, probably.
There's a theory. Elisa believes that if aliens are real, and so you think, Elisa, that if we started a nuclear war, aliens would intervene and stop the nuclear war from happening because they wouldn't allow us to destroy the Earth?
I think she's saying that they wouldn't allow us to go out there and destroy another planet since we're already destroying our own.
Okay, I see. I'm high. I'm reading it all fucked up.
But if there's infinite amount of planets, why would they care?
Yeah. And Mars is already screwed up, so we can go to Mars and try to retro. What do
Yeah,
they call it?
help it
Retro?
out. Gotta help it out a little bit.
Yeah, make it livable. How many people in here would go to Mars if it was available to them? As soon as I ask that, Jedi comes in and says, "I would."
You
Yep.
gotta,
I would. Would we ask?
if it's available to them, and do you think you're gonna add a time frame in there? Because I think 99% of people are gonna say no if it takes 10 years to get there.
I don't think that's how long it would take to get there.
I don't know how long they said, but still, it's a long time.
I think it was like 4 months.
No, was it? I thought they were saying that like when they
Or it might
first
be
started
4
talking
years.
about it, they were saying the first ship that goes there, they'll die before they like if they went directly there and came directly back, the astronauts would die of old age before they made it back.
I don't think that's true. Ask ChatGPT. Say theoretically, how long would it take to get to Mars?
What's the topic today, boys?
If I left right now in a T-top Trans Am,
I left on my BMX bicycle.
how long would it take me to get to Mars?
I was riding my pony. How far?
Theoretically, with the technology we have now, how long would it take to get directly from Earth to Mars?
The travel time from Earth to Mars depends on a few factors. The relative positions of the two planets, since they orbit the sun at different speeds, the trajectory chosen, and the propulsion technology used. With current chemical rockets, typical transit times range from about 6 to 9 months. For example, NASA's Mars missions often take roughly 7 months when using a Hohmann transfer orbit. In the future, if we employ advanced propulsion systems like nuclear or ion engines, we can reduce that to a few months, potentially.
So 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months right now, and they could get it down to 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be that old.
Huh. I'm just dumb. I make things up and I tell myself they're true. No, I'm pretty sure that when they first started talking about it, didn't they say that the first recruits wouldn't make it back?
I think they want the first people to go up to like commit to staying there.
Maybe that's what it was. Sounds a little. If that's
Like
the
they're not
time
going to be
frame, that sounds
making,
a little
they're not
smarter.
going to be going back and forth, back and forth. Again, like it says on, here's another question you could ask ChatGTP. How often do Earth and Mars line up to where the trajectory would be six or not like they might at some points it might be not feasible for you to like it's only certain times when they line up when you can
enough close enough to make it there in 9 months.
You're referring to the Earth and Mars orbital alignment. They actually come into favorable alignment roughly every 26 months, which is about 2.2 years. So every time that alignment.
so you wouldn't be able to come home for at least 2 years 2 years.
And that's about it.
I still think she fucking shucked away from the question though.
Fuck you, Jenna. I said hi to you earlier. Nobody else did. I see how it is.
Matt said hi, and I said hi. While y'all was talking, I give her my wave.
Hi, Mikey, and that's about it.
There's popsicles. Danny bought you some more popsicles today too. They're in the top one. The top one, baby. Hey, the other popsicles that's frozen in the top drawer. You got to open the freezer. It's in that top thing. It slides out. Yeah, right here. Kids are ready for popsicles. Man, it's 80 degrees.
That's how it was here yesterday, 80 degrees. Today it's like 60 and rainy.
Yeah. A leprechaun ate it.
No leprechaun ate except you.
Bean leaves when Jenna says something. Or Jenna waits till Bean leaves to say something to him, so he misses it.
Yeah, she waits till he leaves and she talks shit about him.
No, she says hi, Bean, blah blah blah, but that way Bean doesn't see it, and then Bean can complain.
Yeah, then he can feel all bad. It's like, well, see, I did. It was the delay, wasn't it, Jenna? We'll tell him that was the delay. It's raining there, Denise. We got a little bit of a light misting today, but they said something about some tornadic activity up toward Illinois and shit. So,
You have my lighter?
yeah, be careful, Lisa. I got your lighter, D.
No, he has my lighter as usual.
He's a punk. He stole your lighter. What an asshole.
Walked
Yeah,
all
he
the
does
way-
cry. You know.
Asshole.
walked
He's
all
an
the way to the car. Me.
Next time you leave her the damn lighter, you butthole. Hey, it was the delay. See, look. It was the delay. We figured it out. As soon as you left, it
Yeah,
popped up.
bullshit.
That was the delay. As soon as you left, it popped up, bro. I swear.
Flattery, you know, way around here.
Yeah, I still ain't got them prizes in the mail. Usually it's the next day I got them in, but I didn't do it today.
9 minutes.
I gotta think of some stories for tonight.
Do what?
I gotta think of some stories for tonight.
What's the topic of tonight?
Yeah.
Luck.
Who let the dog out?
Luck.
Huh?
Luck. Like lucky.
Luck.
Shit. What's the saying? All you need is a chip at a chair.
Yeah.
Well, it could be bad luck. It doesn't even have to be good luck just because it just has to be luck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I kind of recommended the topic, so I have to be there.
Don't get getting involved.
Mhm. What's up, Doris?
Being proactive. What up, Doris?
Hey, Doris. We got 8 minutes.
I'm packing up a dab right now. I'm gonna try Joe's rig out before I send it to him. Make sure it's perfect condition. No, I'm kidding. I'd never send out a used one.
Oh, yeah, lucky you met me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
Okay.
It's connected. It just needs to charge.
Okay. I got me one of them watches for cheap that does the it's like a knockoff Versa. It's like a sports fitness watch, so I can check my heart rate and shit while I'm out in the hayfield. When I'm walking across the fields, I can tell where I'm about to die.
7 minutes.
There's your instructions. Look at them.
Oh, that's so cool. Jenna said she had some kind of a cool day yesterday. She took her kid for a haircut, ended up waiting with a country singer, and he paid for my kid's haircut. That's awesome. Who's the country singer?
Kenny Chesney. Because
Garth
he's bald. He said, I don't have to pay for my haircut. I'll pay for his.
Was it Garth Brooks? Tim McGraw.
John Michael Montgomery. Remember that one?
Doris, what'd you send some moolah for? We did the waffle last night. Oh, we still got the waffle clicker going.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Doris,
Send that back to
I'm going to go ahead and send that right back to you. Sorry.
Yeah, let me get my notebook out.
I was actually going to make a joke about that. That's what I wanted to say when we came on earlier. Hey, everybody, just so you know, we don't got this waffle going on anymore, so Cash App Beandango if you want to just send anyway.
And she saw it. She was like, yeah, I'll hook you up.
Who was it? Oh, Brett Kissel. Don't know who that is. I will look it up.
That's too funny.
Got her.
Got it.
Oh, heck yeah. I know who that is.
Who was it? I didn't see.
It's Brett Kissel. He sings like traditionally.
Butthole Whistlers? Butthole Whistlers.
Yeah, butthole whistlers and string bikinis.
But
No, he's
he credits this nonsense. Hey, unless you add all three of ours together, you're not going to get 360 out of us.
What happened?
I said, bro, what in the 360 credits is going on? Is this nonsense?
60.
shit. That's a good credit score, ain't it? 360. Is that good? That's good. It's good enough for where I'm at. I put it that way.
You ever see those 20 verse 1 dating shows where they have like a celebrity on and they'll bring like 20 girls like one at a time and they have to like talk to them and shit? The Island Boy was on there the one day and he was all fucked up. Like you could tell he was on some kind of drugs or something and he's just being a dick and shit. And this one girl comes up and the first thing he's like, what's your credit score? She's like, I got really good credit. And he's like, for real? So yeah, for real. So yeah, he's like, you co-sign on the house for me? Like, and then she's like, we can talk. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna swipe right on her. She's good. She's gonna buy me a house. Three
Three
guys
guys.
with a booby.
Yeah, we'd rather have 3 guys and 2 boobies, but
4 minutes.
hey, did you
3
see that?
minutes.
Did you see that new movie they're coming out with? It's a sequel to Brokeback Mountain. It's going to be Scissor Hill.
Or Scissor Hill.
Yeah, it's got 2 lesbians in it. It's going to be called Scissor Hill.
It's gonna be like fucking Roseanne and
Seriously, there's a trailer on YouTube for it. Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah, that's probably who they're starring in it. I do too. I think I will. No, we like PO stuff.
They say you call people fat pigs and slobs and shit, and he's like, no, only Rosie O'Donnell. Frozen and fill them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ain't ever farted out your wiener before, you ain't living.
You ain't living, dude. Don't give my wife started. She's trying to take a dab, dude.
2 minutes.
Hey, equality matters. If girls can queef, we can too.
These boy, you are behind.
That's up to you. We don't promote anybody do it, but if you do partake with us, we don't mind.
We
don't pressure.
Yeah, we're not pressuring you into anything.
just as long as you're of legal age, you smoke all you need to.
Well, as long as you're of legal age, you can hang out, watch. Otherwise, take breaks, kid.
And we got less than a minute, y'all. Get them roll tight. What up, Ghost?
Roll them right, roll them tight.
You from the granny loving country? Sweet.
Everybody over there on YouTube, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I would definitely appreciate that. And that thumbs up is your friend as well. You can hit that too. Same with y'all over on Facebook. If you're not already following, but if you do so, hit that like button a couple of thousand times. I'd like to see what the interaction on yesterday's live was. How many reactions you got?
And Ghost, we don't call them granny lovers. We refer to them as MILFs.
I don't think
Granny.
that's the ability to check.
We refer to grannies as MILFs, okay?
Well, Granny would be a gilf, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but at my age, that's a MILF. I'm 50. I'm in that granny MILF is the granny range for me now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but he's talking your Granny.
420.
Let me get the banner up.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
All right.
Yeah. I can only see the individual reactions. I can't see the total amount.
I just do bong rips. I don't smoke joints. I can't roll worth a fuck.
On what? Am I able to see it on mine? Where would I go?
Go to your dashboard, then go to Insight.
Hold on.
There's 420 somewhere. That's not how time works, buddy. It's only 420 somewhere, 20 after the hour, and on some occasions, 10 of the hour. Seeing as we work on like a global time schedule, we don't work off the old sundial anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, my dashboard. Now what?
Go to Interact or Insight. How many bong hits can you nonstop?
Insight.
I used to be able to do a lot of things or shit. What? Now go to Content.
Okay.
Click on yesterday's live. Scroll all the way to the bottom where it says reactions.
That's right.
Well, it says 2,061 thumbs up, 944 hearts. Is there a total anywhere?
It should say a total right there on that section. But either way, that's fucking insane. It's awesome.
Over 3,000 reactions.
Hell yeah. People's thumbs were going crazy last night.
I know mine.
Not quite. There it is. It's 2.9 thousand reactions.
Almost 3. I'm too old. I smoked too many cigarettes to be hitting them back and forth, back and forth.
I used to, when I started streaming, that was my thing. I'd pack up a fat ass bong, deep bowls, a gram and a half, pack it all the way, take the torch to it, fill it up till it's fucking yellow, clear it, blow it out without breathing again, fill it up till it's yellow, clear it, blow it out. Now ever since I smoked them dabs that fucked up my lungs, like I can barely take a bong hit.
I used to do that, but I like taking just a normal size bowl like that you buy with your bong, packing a bowl of that and clearing it one hit. That's what I generally do.
Yeah.
But I'm like you, I buy the extra large bowls that you put 1.5 grams, 2 grams of weed in.
That's why you got to hit it with the torch.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Most get all in one hit.
Hell no.
I don't like a dirty bong hit. That last hit where it tastes like just fucking ashtray, I'm not cool with that. I'd rather just get it all done in one hit.
Usually I take that hit. My wife makes me take that hit. I pull the short straw.
I'll take that hit because I know after I take that hit, I'm getting a fresh one, backing it right back up. That's I kind of like doing that because I'm like, I'll take the last hit, but I get the first one of the next bong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, this is my bowls. They're that deep. Well, let's see. Yeah, about like that.
Never get high off edibles. Do you think I'm not eating enough? What milligrams are you doing?
You got a gallbladder.
That would have been my second question.
That should have been your first.
Yeah, but his question was, am I not eating enough? So want to know how much you're eating first before I go making any medical decisions.
You're right. You're right. How many are you eating?
5 milligrams? Yeah. Go get a couple more packs. Like,
yeah, get 40 milligrams.
At least.
Eat a bunch of them.
And it does depend if you got your gallbladder. It makes a difference in how your body processes THC. It does it different because your gallbladder is a key object in that.
I know. They tell me when you chew on those to let it like soak under your tongue so it gets right in your bloodstream. I don't know what it does to that.
That's the trick. The quickest trip to your bloodstream is under your tongue. That's why when they make you give the nitros for your heart, that's why they go under your tongue.
Well, that's what they say with the gummies. You're supposed to chew them and just let that juice cut it under your tongue for as long as you can. and like the little pieces before you swallow it.
Oh yeah.
It tells
But
you
like
on the
you,
direct. It tells you
yeah,
right on the directions to do that.
if you just chew it up and swallow it and expect your stomach to process it, if you don't have a gallbladder, it processes different.
I can't get all of it.
And my wife, she don't. We found out when she can't really get anything off edibles because she don't have a gallbladder.
Emma says Mr. The Mess looks handsome and cute.
Thank you.
He's single too.
That was hard to figure out. 300 milligrams. Are you getting high off of it, Denise? Because 300 milligrams is a pretty good dose, and if you're not feeling anything, you're probably not able to feel anything.
Some people just can't get off that way. Get on, I mean, or get high that way.
Yeah, you're just wasting money at that point.
Yeah, I don't really get high on them. They boost my high. Like if I'm getting high, I'll eat a couple edibles while I smoke. Helps my it gives me the full effect of the high when I take edibles and smoke. Because
And
I don't really ever take edibles alone. But when
yeah,
I take them, I smoke with them, and then I get the full effect.
yeah, I don't do anything.
Well, what's your thought on FICO? I mean, what's your thought on FICO?
The edibles, ingesting weed like that it just makes me super fucking tired. But when I did I've never done FICO, but I've done, what's the other one called?
RSO.
RSO.
RSO. Yeah, I've done RSO, and that got me fucking baked. But again, within an hour, I was passed out on the couch. So like, they make me more tired than anything, even if it's like a sativa or whatever. Like,
Maybe try some RSO because I mean, like Waylon said, he kind of took a little bit more than what he should have. When it kicked in, it really kicked in.
yeah, but I don't want to go to bed unless that's what I'm taking it for. Which is like that's why I keep edibles around. Is like if I can't sleep one night, I know if I take 100, 200 milligrams within an hour, I'm going to be fucking snoring.
But you're probably also taking indica edibles too. Do you ever get sativas?
What I just said is, even if it's a sativa, it just makes me tired. I would never
Really?
start my day with edibles. Like, that would ruin my whole fucking day. Like, yeah, I've gotten sativas, hybrids. Honestly, I don't know if the sativas made me tired. I just know that, like, I don't remember feeling like a good high off of edibles in years.
Speaking of edibles, I'm going to take one right now.
Other than, like I said, the RSO was, I remember, like, I did a whole syringe one day, and then the very next day I did another whole syringe. And that was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But the high was amazing.
The high was amazing.
I was floating on cloud nine.
Cloud nine.
In case it's older and you need to smoke. That's why you need to take more. Go for the full ride, you know what I mean? So when I do it, I go for the gusto. I don't like half-assing anything. Like I don't like that middle feeling. Like it's uncomfortable no matter what you're doing. Like if you get a little high and you're like, fuck, like this doesn't feel good. You get a little like shrooms, microdosing, that just sucks. Like it feels like it just makes your body feel off. Like ecstasy. He's doing one pill.
Cialis. You don't just take one Cialis, you take two, so you get a big old fucking fat one.
That's right.
This show is not for the faint of heart.
Or the young at heart. Or the young.
Yeah, if you're faint of heart, don't take Cialis. It could kill you. Did you hear about the recall? Did you hear about the recall of chocolate from the adult store? The chocolate at dude, you gotta look it up. There's an adult themed store that was selling chocolate that had lethal doses of Viagra in them that they had to recall because if you were on nitros or something, you know, some people have heart problems. Don't eat this fucking chocolate because it's going to give you such a raging heart on that you're going to have a heart attack and
Those
die.
motherfuckers are poking holes in everything around them.
You in the parking deck poking holes in this concrete wall.
That's cool, best boy.
Realistically, weed back in the good old days was so much weaker, but it did seem to give you a better high. Like the high was different.
I think that's nostalgia. I think we like to believe that, but when you get down and look at what you're actually talking about and how far along it's come, I remember.
Yeah,
So
weed was so much weaker back then. It was so weak.
Say that it was good back in the day. 'Cause I remember a time that like 2000s, 2010, when all the fucking adults would be like, "Shit, this weed ain't shit." Back in my day, we have, you know what I mean? Like they would all say that, and then it became legal, and all this the advancements came, and then the same people are like, "Yo, weed back in my day wasn't shit."
Okay, back question. Do you remember getting high as a kid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's more
Okay.
the nostalgia of it.
Do you still get that same high, or is this a different type of high?
No, but I don't get the same happiness from riding my skateboard either. We're just adults, and it sucks sitting around smoking weed by yourself. They got nobody to pass it to. Nobody wants to hang out. No, I know what you mean. I think though, if you would just fucking go for it and decide to get a 12% strain with 3% terps, you might find that old high again. But we're not going to spend the money that they want to charge for a 10% strain. You know what I mean?
Has anybody?
It was back then. It was like probably 10, 12%.
I've noticed a lot more people now get way more paranoid too, though. On
Really?
like this new, nowadays weed. And like back in the day, it's just you smoked and fucking
It's
hit
because
the couch, you know.
people are like me, where they're going for the gusto and looking for the highest strains with the lowest amount of lowest amount of CBD in it.
Yeah.
So they bred out the shit that's supposed to counteract the THC and make you not so paranoid. Now you're getting all the fucking THC effects, which is like a lot of times.
But people look for terps now, and the terps help with that.
It does.
Yeah, high terp strain is definitely good, but if you're getting like a 35% THC, usually like, those aren't really the ones with the higher terps.
Well, there you are, motherfucker.
That's what I go for. If I find a 35%, I don't care what it is. As long as it's a good price, I'm getting 35.5. I'm going back.
See, I didn't smoke weed in the 80s. I was born in the 70s, so I couldn't. I smoked very little when I was a teenager. Then I thought I was allergic to it because I found methamphetamine. I've been clean off it for 20 years and been on taking medicinal for about the last 5 years now, and it's like it's great.
I'm not talking about prices, Beast. I'm talking about like the what's it called? The chemical, like the chemistry of it, like higher THC, higher terps, like different shit like that.
I've got one right here that's 35.45% THC and 3.129% terps.
Here, let me pull my bag out.
Does it tell you how much delta, like how much of the deltas and shit are in it?
My bag don't have no kind of
Mine, I
warning.
don't think does. No, mine doesn't break it down.
Yeah. I don't know how Maryland is, but I know when I went to Pennsylvania, their numbers were so fucking weird because they go by total cannabinoid count. So they're counting fucking every little different component instead of just the THC.
You want to hear what mine is from Missouri weed? Okay, right off the bat, you got THCA is
That's your main one.
Yeah, it's 32%. The THC is 1.07. There's no CBD in it. The terpenes is 2.9999.
Zero CBD.
It has zero CBDA, CBN.
Holy shit.
No THCV, no CBDV, no A8THC.
People are wondering why they're getting anxiety and feeling like paranoid and all that. Yeah.
Right there.
Because they legalized it for medical use, and everybody goes there and they're like, fuck it, give me the best, the strongest shit you got, even though that's not going to help your medical problem.
It's blue garlic.
Really, the doctor that you go to for your med card should be making suggestions on different.
Well, most doctors will tell you. Most doctors will tell you to grow your own if you can.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because you get,
but the different
you get
terps and different cannabinoids are what is beneficial for different things. So, like, the doctor should be pointing you in the directions of the different terps that you should be looking for. And
the doctor doesn't know. That's the thing. That's what the bud tender's supposed to tell you. You tell them what your symptoms are, and they tell you which terps and stuff to look for, and then you look for those.
yeah,
That's right.
Bud Tender's just a fucking little girl straight out of fucking high school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't
Not
know.
up here. Not up here. They're taught about this shit. Like it's pretty.
That's right. You can only get so high. You know, rolling joint after joint after joint, hitting bong after bong after bong. You just waste weed, bro.
Yeah, it's just maintaining.
I wish I could. I went to Missouri and got that, though. Funny, on the back of the bag, it says, FYI, this is pot. This is weed. This is reefer. This is cannabis. Then it hits, this is Nut Hero. I guess that's the brand.
Hold on, let me see. It was blurry. I thought that just play it. Never mind. But yeah, once you finally hit the roof, you got to keep hitting them thrusters to stay on the roof. You can't. Once you stop, you're going to come down.
Nah, you got to take a tolerance break, in my opinion, every once in a while. You got to slow down. Like the other day, I didn't smoke none for almost 30 hours. But I'm a heavy smoker too, though. So that made a little difference. Now, if I'd go 3 days without it, it'd rock my world again.
Some days I'll only smoke once or twice the whole day. Some days I'll smoke like all day long. I'll have to, you know what I mean? Like I'll take a hit, go do something, not eating other. It just depends on what I need. Like I don't know. It's
I'm with you. Like most times, I don't even start smoking till 1, 2 o'clock of the evening, or I get on live with you guys.
yeah. Like in the morning, I don't really smoke. I wake up, have a couple cups of coffee,
A cigarette.
listen to the radio, fucking do this, do that, and get my day started. You know what I mean? And then I usually smoke around noon. Is if I smoke, the earliest I smoke is usually around noon.
Diane, I've never found any seeds in the bud I've gotten from Missouri. I've never found any, but I don't even look. I just throw them in the thing and grind them up. First seeds in there, they get ground.
Yeah. Do you still use the Yokan, or you grind it by hand, like with a grinder?
I grind it by the grinder because that Yokan, I set it on the shelf and forgot about it till you just mentioned it.
Yeah, I like to whack it because it just busts it up and it doesn't grind the seeds. So it'll just knock the seeds out of it. And every now and then you'll find one in there.
Well, that has that blade at the bottom, and if you put it in there on hard bud, or if it ain't half-ass already ground before you put it in there, it won't fucking grind it. It just don't have the motor I think it needs.
You need to get a whack it. Fuck them alternatives. It makes so much sense.
Yeah, I may order me a whack it.
I don't have to order one. I just whack it.
Whack it wheel good.
Me and D each got one. We don't use each other. Like that's yours is mine.
Do you never wax yours?
No, we whack it alone.
That's right, Kyle. The first hit of the day is just like first sip of coffee in the morning. Perfect.
So you never whack each other's.
Nope. She whacked hers. I whacked mine.
I was happy. I was happy, right? It works for y'all. But now if she had a penis, no I'm kidding. There's zippy sausage.
NECA already came in talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Would it make you gay if she had a penis though?
I think we beat that horse to death.
Yeah. But it's fun to crack on it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Not forget about it.
Honestly, I'm 99% sure we've lost at least one regular viewer because of the shit we've been talking about, like in depth lately.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one I'm thinking of as soon as you said that?
I don't know who. I'm not saying like I even have a person in mind. I just know that the topics we've been talking about are like touchy feely.
No, it couldn't have been who I was thinking about because she was in here the other day. Yesterday, I think. I was thinking Suzanne and some of the shit that we say. She might be running on.
I know of one that kind of was offended one day by a show, but I don't think it was because somebody else.
You can't really get offended.
No.
We don't try to offend nobody.
But people do, and when you're honest about, like I'm honest about my opinions and that, I know y'all are pretty open and honest about yours. People don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I said the other day, there's certain ideologies where like you back yourself into a corner and now you're not allowed to say certain things, or you have to say certain things because if you don't, you're looked at as a bigot, or you know what I mean? Like
racist or
yeah, but if you don't believe in all that shit, you can pretty much say and do really what you think and feel and want to do.
Man, they got a whack it grinder, the 3rd gen, with a free cone holder accessory. Limited time offer, $55.
Yeah,
that's straight from whack it too.
Well, I mean, if you're just busting up your weed and you're taking all of it and putting it into a joint, you're also taking the busted up trichomes and putting it into a joint and smoking it right away anyway. So
exactly. Like, yeah, you get the Keef catcher on it. It's like $75.
I wouldn't even want that because like that's the point. Like it does knock all the trichomes off, so you're gonna end up smoking a joint of weed that has none, and
Good weed.
you're gonna be catching Keef like a motherfucker.
Well, like you said, I grind up what we smoke, for that night.
So it
Most
all
of the
don't separate your Keef, or you're gonna be smoking a nasty joint or a bowl.
Yeah.
China. What are you on?
We got smoke a cigarette.
Well, I want to let me share from,
Best time of the day is when? Always the first one, but my first one is usually around like 4 o'clock. Yeah, on the weekend, I need to stop waking up and smoking on the weekend because I'm not productive. Like, if the first thing I do is just slow myself down, like,
I've told you that before when you were off work and shit. I said, just get your ass out the door and do something, start your day.
yeah, no. If I get up and the first thing I do is smoke a joint, I sit the fuck down. I'll jump on the video games for a while or something like that, but like I don't feel like doing anything after. Like I feel like I ruined my day. Just like I said, if I do edibles, my day's done. Like first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go take a nap, and I don't nap. So I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
yeah.
What time's Waylon show tonight?
9. Yeah, they got the one. That's the one with the cone filler. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. But I don't do cones, so
Yeah, I don't do cones as much either, but still, that's a nice little grinder. That little
how much
whack.
did it say it was?
$54.99.
Not a bad price.
And $25 of that is tariffs.
Maybe we'll grab one of them for one of these waffles. Everybody could use a whack-it.
Oh,
Gabe
son.
used to sell those cheaper than Whack-It did. I don't know how. He must have fucking found a.
Everybody needs a racket.
Really? You should go to their website and get an affiliate program.
Hell yeah.
They even do an Amazon affiliate thing.
Yeah, I can't.
Remember how you did that thing? You shared your favorites on whatever Amazon. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. He said he gets people to order Whack-Its all the time. Like, yeah, make the money off that.
Yeah. Shit. That whack, that's a nice little grinder.
The only thing that sucks is I've broken the chain on it, 4 times now? 3 times? 3 times? And the one was brand new. Like, I'm not trying to badmouth them or anything, but it was brand new. Like, it was within like a week, the chain broke. And the chain is a specific size. It's not, you can't, like, I thought I could just cut a piece off the chain hanging from my fucking lamp. It's bigger than that. Like,
Now you fucked up the fucking ceiling fan, didn't you?
got to order one, and how much was it? Not bad, but either way, we ordered them because it's worth it. I didn't buy myself any of them actually.
So it's definitely worth it. Yeah.
I had them all as gifts.
Hell yeah.
One was the Secret Santa gift a couple of years ago, the first one. Mhm.
That's a pretty awesome gift. Facebook won't let you talk or comment.
Did you just get
Right.
hooked?
Whew, I am ripped, guys.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Go find some at Lowe's that fit. Yeah, Lowe's should have different sizes of that chain.
You think?
I bet. Let me look on Lowe's real quick.
What else would you use it for? Like, what else is that chain used for other than plants? Don't know. Oh yeah, but like that's it. Like what else other than that?
I'm sure they'd be about like butt plugs and make them in different sizes. But these just have length. 1 millimeter.
I guess that's what like dog tags hang from, right? Same type of chain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe they could be butt plugs for mice too. Look up mouse butt plugs or mouse
Butt plugs for mouse.
Mouse anal beads. I mean, look
Anal
up
beads.
mouse-
I got you.
And that would probably actually be the perfect size too. Like that'd be the size I need.
That's probably where you buy them. You'd have to look on the Mickey Mouse.
That's about an inch and a half, 2 inches.
Yeah, we can't show that.
Tells me I'm not allowed to comment. What did I do wrong? Huh? What did we? Let's see the last things you said.
Oh, I see. That's fucked up. You should have never said that.
What was you thinking? Yeah, those got some 1 millimeters.
I don't know.
Just take your old Wacket chain into Lowe's and see if they'll got something to fit. See, when I went to it, they was just showing butt plug pictures, not mouse. Then at first they wanted to show
They
videos.
go butt plugs with like a little mouse face on it.
What up, Jen? Oh, Jen. Frankie!
Fire in the motherfucking hole.
So who they not letting comment?
She can comment again, I guess. I just saw her comment.
Okay.
Everybody over there on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. Over here on I think everybody in here on Facebook's already following. If you're not, hit that follow button. Smash that like button a couple 100 times.
Don't forget, we got Mess Comedy. Go ahead and follow him too. Every new follower he gets, he jerks off to you.
Yep. And I've been getting a lot of new followers lately, so I'm going raw. So you might want to spread. Oh no, it's the hazards of the position, man. It's the hazards of the position. I got to do what I got to do.
It's the tricks of the not tricks of the trade. It's yeah.
Oh, so what's everybody doing out there? Another fucking Thursday. Thursday.
All right. I'm pretty thirsty.
I'm gonna go do a dab. Last dab. Come again? Mike freeze. There you are.
Who?
I was sitting still too. I was going to wait for you to say, "Did you freeze too?" Or did I
No.
freeze?
I seen you cooking a little bit. The Mike was like,
I noticed y'all two froze. I'm like, what the fuck? I froze this time. Getting the dog some water for the 10th time. Dang.
fuck them dogs.
Oh, that reminds me. We need to get some water to put in the refrigerator for dog.
Y'all refrigerate your dog's water?
And the cat's water for outside when it gets really, really hot for them.
I
We'll
don't
pour it in there early morning. That way it's not super cold and it shocks them when they first drink it.
I always gave
water.
warm water, like hot water in the wintertime. That way they were used to the warm water in the summertime.
Oh. Well.
He's boiling water.
Say you're gonna want this shit during the winter. You're gonna be drinking. Never mind. I'm stoned. You should be used to it by the summer. Playing with the grandkids, Frankie. I think my grandkids in there tearing their bedroom apart. Sounds like it.
One's in the bathroom and one's in the living room.
Oh,
The one in the bathroom's probably changing lipstick for the 100th time.
putting on lipstick for the 100th time.
Yeah. But she was putting hairspray in her hair a while ago, doing her hair up. So it's a good thing she gets a shower tonight.
Crazy kids. Damn it. Dog. I don't know if I need another one. Shit, I'm pretty ripped. What time you gotta get your stories ready for?
I don't have any stories.
Hey, you have a lot of stories about your luck.
You're lucky you didn't blow your penis up that one time.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure that my stories aren't obviously me.
Yeah.
I'm
people
sure
like
you
me-
can plenty of times that you've had bad luck, good luck, no luck.
Yeah.
Dumb luck. Hey, dumb luck's good luck.
Well, I don't think
Let's talk about just talk about all the different times you got lucky.
Yeah, I was gonna go into that, but I don't know who's all gonna be on tonight.
Yeah, they won't know. Nobody knows about your sex life, so you would get them all.
Well, I mean, YouTube does lately.
YouTube and Pornhub.
Yeah. Oh, that dab's gonna linger for a while.
Hey, Diane, I go to the dollar store and get one of them cheap kiddie pools, and I put it right under the water spigot, and I just go out there and turn that thing on. So they got water all the time in case They don't get that cold water first thing in the morning. They still got water out there.
Shut up.
Yeah. She didn't listen.
I'm fixing to throw something at her.
Hang on.
She's daring you to. Look, he muted it so he didn't hear her beat the dog up. Like they're abused. They dogs right now.
Shut the fuck up, you little fucking. Hey.
She's fixing to tell her we're gonna have Chinese tonight if she didn't shut the fuck up.
She's Mexican.
Oh, she's Mexican. Never mind. We're gonna have burritos. She's a Chihuahua. I forgot.
You better go.
What time is it?
7:02.
I'll catch this next 20.
Oops.
Oh. Why do we torture ourselves?
Who's it? Yeah.
Is pizza bad for squirrels?
No.
I don't think so. They're starting to eat everything now.
Yeah.
Like squirrels, and they're starting to become carnivorous.
We order
Hey,
extra pizza just because we know the squirrels like it.
Put some
Fun to watch them eat it.
make some canna butter and take the leftover cannabis out there. Fuck them squirrels. Oh. They tore my dogs up anyway.
That's not a bad idea. Just dip the fucking pizza in can of butter. Let it dry.
Then you have squirrels just laying around your yard doing nothing.
Hey, when's the next meal, bro?
They're nuts, man. It's cool though. They'll grab a whole slice, a big ass slice of pizza, run up the tree, and just stand on the top of the fucking fence there, just fucking eating it like a person.
You know why? Because they're city squirrels. It's hard. There's a bunch of them.
Hard out here for a pimp. Oh, they fight too. If there's multiple,
Yeah.
the biggest one gets it, and like everybody else, all the other ones try to run in on it, and they never get close. All he has to do is look at them.
And see what y'all see is a little squirrel like this, right?
Yeah.
Little bitty old squirrel with a big long tail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, out in the country, we got squirrels the size of house cats that don't have to fight for nuts and shit because we keep them thinned out.
Mm.
You fatten them things up, they're good in dumplings.
That's one thing I've never eaten with squirrel.
Shit, I've ate squirrel, rabbit, deer. I ain't ate possum.
I ate squirrel when I was younger, cooked in pancake batter.
Usually, Grandpa would make he'd fry some squirrel up and make squirrel and gravy. That's really good. But I was also raised where my grandma ate the inside of the skull cavity. I don't want to gross anybody out, but that's what she done. She cracked the head off and ate the insides.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Deeper than nuts.
And Grandpa ate the tongue because he liked the tongue. And that's, I ain't lying about that. I mean, they ate everything just about.
Cousin Daryl, he'd like the squirrel penis. He'd eat that, he'd fry that right up, and he'd chew it, he'd floss his teeth, he'd get it in between there, and but he'd swallow it.
Funny story. we went squirrel hunting one day, and we come home with a couple, and one was a male squirrel. And my aunt and her uncle had this little jokers match going on
Your
for
wife and her
ever. Yeah, my
uncle.
wife and her uncle had this little joker match going on. Well, we skinned that squirrel out with a packer. We took the packer and put it in a bag, told him to go freeze it. And when he passed away, it was still in that damn freezer, frozen. They wouldn't get rid of that for nothing.
That's funny. Yeah, my stepdad growing up would go up to the chicken. We had a local chicken restaurant, like KFC, but it was like family owned. So they'd butcher the chickens every morning, all that shit. And so my stepdad would go over there fucking lunchtime, and they would give him all the stuff that, like, the throwaway stuff, like from the chicken.
Yeah.
He'd come home with like buckets of this shit, and like they give it to him for free. And like he loved that shit. Like he'd be grubbing out on like fucking brains and hearts and like
Yeah. Chicken feet.
Diane, you said you get big bags of peanuts. Was it salted or unsalted peanuts? Because you shouldn't give them salted peanuts because they'll freeze in the wintertime with that shit.
You get them Cajun peanuts for the wintertime because of the spice.
You know, you just get them raw peanuts. Raw peanuts.
No, actually, that's how you keep.
give them raw peanuts. Give it to them raw.
Salted peanuts dehydrate them, and then they freeze in the summertime. The squirrels, they won't survive the wintertime. They won't survive the winter.
If you give them raw peanuts, it's gonna end up salty.
Raw peanuts.
They won't eat cayenne peppers, so that's how you keep them out of your bird seed. Is you put cayenne pepper in there, so they won't eat Cajun peanuts either.
Yeah.
I wonder if I like them bulk.
They'll eat salted peanuts, but it's not good for them because it dehydrates them, and in the wintertime they'll freeze. Then they get dehydrated.
Yeah, I like to just hang out and watch them eat.
Talk to them a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we put
I used
corn
to
up there for them.
I used to feed the squirrels myself.
Yeah, I'll put a fucking cob of corn up there, and then they'll all be like fighting over it. It's like yours. People called it different things. We called it kill.
They do that when my sunflowers come, like when they start coming in. The squirrels will come fight over those. They'll climb up and fucking break the sunflower. They'll jump on the branches just to break the sunflower to the ground, and then they'll fight over who gets the sunflower. They won't just pick sunflowers seeds out of it. They'll grab the whole fucking flower and run off with it.
Greedy motherfuckers.
Because they'll dig a hole and sit right there beside it and just pick everyone out and put it in that hole. We got 10 minutes till we get this next 20.
Get them lighters. I want to get one of them AI bird feeders that Saturday was talking about. That'd be pretty cool. We get a lot
What's
of
an AI bird feeder?
So it's got cameras on it, and it's solar powered, so you don't got to plug it in or nothing. But it got cameras on it that when a bird lands on it, it like recognizes what kind of bird it is, tells you like everything about the bird, like size, weight, fucking what species it is, like all the information about it. Like, it's pretty cool. And then it like starts documenting them. So like if it recognizes the same bird multiple times, you could like name it. Like oh, that's fucking Johnny the fucking Blue Jay.
Blue Jay Johnny. What up, Trent?
That's probably good in the bird watching community.
I think my son would love that shit though. I'd be able to fucking every day check on the birds. Like, see what they've been up to.
Yeah, he can just log in and look at them. Every once in a while, you go out there and make faces at him.
Fucking before long, the birds are going to be able to leave text messages for you. You just stop and say, "Yo, leave me some pizza out here next time, motherfucker."
Next time, no anchovies.
Yo, it's me, Dave. What's up?
Can you give me your card number so I can just order the pizza myself? If I order it, will you just pay for it when it gets here? Leave it on the porch?
Sign up for birdsonly.com. I need your card number.
Heck yeah.
What up, Trent?
Yeah, what's good, Trent? Hope everything's all right.
Once again, everybody, thank you all for participating in the waffles and all that stuff. I was thinking, what if we do a waffle that it's not a 50-50? It's, well, it kind of is, because first place we get 50%, but like we don't put any prizes. All the money goes back. Like first place gets 50%, second place gets 30%, third place gets 20%. Then three people win
prizes.
money.
Just 3 winners.
Yeah. Instead of one person taking all the money, 3 people get money. And
But there's no wheel spin. And it's a 4-minute 20 race.
do I mean, we could even do a longer race, do a long ass race for top 3 people in the race.
For 3 hours and 20 minutes. No, that'd be a short live, but that could be a quick run if they're interested in it. Because I mean, who ain't interested in just the money? But the prizes was always just
The prizes are fun, but like I said, like we do waffles all the time, and like I said, I barely ever show the prizes.
But the prizes are the way we get to run the waffle the way we run it for the money. It helps. It helps us fill the field.
Well, how about let's do a poll? Let's do a poll.
We can do one prize. How about we do one. We could do one prize. Split the money up 3 ways other than what it would pay. Like, so it'd be like 40%, 30%, 10%, or something like that. And then the rest would go for whatever prize we're putting in and shipping.
How about we do like a survey thing, a poll? What would they like to see in the next Waffle on Fire in the Hole? Or
I got an idea. If you still want to go with no prizes but still have the same format, I got an idea that we can do.
I don't mean like from now on. I just wonder what it would like if it would do well.
Yeah, but I have a way we can do the wheel and with no prizes, and give all the money away the way you're saying. We can do the wheel and the race. All you'd have to do is put like a symbol, like a 5th symbol. Put 5 fifths or 5 or 6 5th symbols. Everybody that gets landed on after a 5th symbol gets a bonus runner in the race. So so there are actually prizes, but it's not. It's just an extra runner, so it increases your odds.
That's a good idea.
I like it. We'd have like diamonds on the wheel or something. They land on a diamond.
Yeah, or something like that. I just use 5th symbol as something. You can do whatever. Yeah.
Because just like at the beginning of the live, without even asking what's in it, Doris sent for spots. Like they don't, and it's not even about the money. Like I don't think, like I said, she said donate it, and it's. I think people like I appreciate y'all. Like everybody gets involved just like to support the fucking page and the family and all that shit. Like prizes are cool and all, but everybody got a bond. You know what I mean? Like everybody got a bowl. That's why I said I like kind of what Waylon's doing, that they get to pick it. You know what I mean? Like, because in all of our waffles and stuff, it's stuff that we've picked. But
Yeah. Give them like a credit for, say, we'll go to a 420 shop online and order whatever. You send me what from this website. You go to this website and you send me the pictures of what you want, and you got, you know, X amount of dollars to spend. Or do a
yeah,
mystery box.
he's gonna do a live and like at the shop, and they're gonna spend $150. Yeah.
I'm getting another person saying I look like David Harbour.
Yeah. So unoriginal.
Wonder what they'll say when I shave my beard. Who will they say I look like now?
3 minutes. Do I even have anything wrong?
I'm trying to kill this bowl, or well, some of the bowl, not all of it. Yeah, there's quite a bit left to get in you. He was the cop on Stranger Things. He's incognito now.
Yeah, I'm also on I'm the Red Guardian. I'm also in DL St. Louis.
Hey, I played in Moses.
Violent Night. I played Santa Claus in Violent Night. I was a drunk, bad Santa.
He played Jesus in the Book of Life.
And he was Jesus.
Yeah, Hellboy. That was 2019. Yep.
Is that the big horns?
Yeah.
See, I ain't never watched them movies, but I can remember the advertisement of them.
You want to hear an uncredited role I did just last year? It was on an episode of The Rookie. Didn't even get credit for it. I was a security guard. Got shot.
He's just a good guy. I don't need you. I don't need you to put my name in there.
Well, spitting my butt, he said. We don't apologize for shit around here.
I sucked in what? You want an apology for what? The Rookie episode? I'm sorry. Yeah, I had to wear a fat suit for that one. But it was cool. I got shot in the back.
No, we ain't running the waffle right now, Trent, but we just talk about it in our next one that we do when we do get on it. Would y'all just be interested in more than just the money and order something for your prize or whatever, or, you know?
Yeah, just the money, like you said.
Yeah, just the money. Let me get the graphic up.
That'd be a 100, not a 50.
Now looky here, get them modded.
It'd be a 50, 30, 20 is what you said, right?
620.
Yeah, unless we put a prize in there.
Fired up.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
Cheers. Everybody smash that like button a couple hundred times if you don't mind.
Look, your dog's even saying fire in the hole.
All right. Hey, I'm going to get off here. My daughter just
Yeah, I'm ready to get out too.
All right. Peace, everybody.
Everybody hanging out. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey, every 420's fire in the hole.